Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs in his eyes. Tom SG1 coming at you for another Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Classics Grimlock, yes. Very good indeed. Now, I am missing the missile. It's in the house somewhere. I just can't find it. But I do have the missile somewhere. But it's just a red missile. If it just goes in the gun barrel there, under over the bayonet there. In fact, do you know what? Before we look at anything else, we'll look at the gun. You can mount it on the back there, so you can have a swinging gun, because, you know, of course, dinosaurs are rear-mounted guns. It's quite a nice gun. It's got a nice big blade on it as well, nice big bayonet. Unfortunately, you can't hold it like a sword, but there you go. Yeah, it's covered in dust, been on a shelf for about 20 years. Yeah, it's just a big gun, big rocket launcher, really. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm missing the missile. It's a bit of a red thing. So there we go, there's the gun. And there he is in his T-Rex mode. Or actually, looks more like a Velociraptor, quite honestly. With T-Rex stylings, if that makes sense. It's quite small. I think this was supposed to be a reference to the Action Master Grimlock, which I have on one of these shelves here, but I'm not going to rake after it, otherwise I'll pull everything down. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a reference to the Action Master, not the Action Master, the Pretender Classics Grimlock. You'd have light pipe in there, which doesn't really work. Let's see if I can turn the flash off. It works a little bit there, you can see. Just a little bit. Yeah. So articulation, he's got quite a lot. His tail is segmented, so you can do... So you've got a joint there, a joint there, a joint there, and a joint there. So you can articulate the tail a little bit. Not like an SH figure arts, but it's there. His legs... Oh, it's come off now, that. There we go, just fit that back on there. His legs will rotate 360 degrees at the hips. They'll bend at the knee there. And they've got a bend at the foot. They've also got a bend here as well, but that's more for transformation. And you can rotate the legs as well. The forearms are on a ball joint, and that's it. They move up and down. There's no elbow joint or anything, but there is one moulded on there as if there was one. But unfortunately, you can't move it. But he can move his arms in and out like that. And his head can move up, move down, and he can open his jaw and go, "Me, Grimlock, no like you, me, Grimlock King," and other such words. And he has a rub sign, because they brought the rub signs back for the classics, which is very nice. And it's pretty cold in Hull today. There we go. It's glowing green. There we go. Yes. Yeah. So let's take him to robot mode, shall we? Let's. Can't use my words today. So what you do is you just flip that up, and then his whole tail section will just come loose like that. And then, what do? Is we rotate this whole black section around like that. And then we extend what will become the arms out like that. Actually, no, the legs. Then, what we do is we split the whole front of the T-Rex. Can't see, my hands are in the way. We split the whole T-Rex front section up like that. These will become his legs. So you just rotate them down and not pull them off the ball joint. You rotate them down like that, then you open that out and like that, and that becomes his foot. Second verse, same as the first, do that, and then out like that, and then you just rotate the little arms in like that, and there you've got legs. Then what we do is this is unique. I've never seen this on another Transformer. They did do a overkill version of this guy, but I've never seen this type of transformation before. So what do we do now? Is we rotate this like that. Get this black section out of the way. Now this whole gold section here will rotate round like that, which is weird. So now he does have I put the extra Autobot symbol, and I just realised there's a bit flicking off it there. Let's see if I can get rid of that bit. Because other than the rub symbol, there are no faction symbols on these guys. There we are. So then you rotate this arm out. You take these little flaps at the back, and then they rotate out like that. And then rotate his arm in like so. Rotate that in, rotate that down. And leg's already done it, and then you just rotate the foot back along his arm like that. Now this side, you get the gun mount and rotate that round like that. And then you fold this arm in like so. Rotate that up, rotate that around, flip that out, and he has hands. Then you get the black bit, rotate that No, hang on. It's been a while. Rotate that down. That's it. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and then you rotate these black bits down, and there is Grimlock in his robot mode, and he looks all right. A little odd for a Grimlock, but not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Yeah. So you give him his gun like that, and he's got a gun, and then he's just like the Pretender Classics, his tail becomes a sword. So you rotate this section in like that, that becomes the handle, and then you rotate that on, you slide that in his hand, and he can have a tail whip, like Ivy from Soul Blade or Soul Calibur. And there he is. He's pretty cool. Weird, but cool. Yeah, so in terms of articulation, he can rotate his head just about 180 degrees, but because of his cable it won't go. Actually, I think I've done that wrong. That's it, that's the way I've done it right now. The one other thing, these arms won't stay connected even. You can rotate 360 degrees, you can rotate in and out, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and that is your lot. Nothing at the wrist. His waist will rotate 360 degrees, but it rotates at the torso, and that's more for transformation. Legs can kick forward, kick back. They can bend at the knee, but you only get that much bend. And his ankles can move up and down, but that's more for the T-Rex mode. And there is Classics Grimlock, all done and dusted. Like I said, very odd transformation for a Grimlock, and it's a homage to the Pretender Classics, and I can't get him because the joints in this one are very tight indeed. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know choice to homage, but it's nice. It's nice that it's there. Should you get this figure? They're getting quite expensive now. If you can find one, grab one. But I managed to get this is the second one I've got because I managed to get one in a double pack with Jetfire, which was a brilliant thing to get signed by Greg Berger because both of his characters in one box set, which is very nice. That set's going for quite a lot of money now. And if you're at TF Nation, check out Toy Fu. I'm sure they'll have one of these on there. I'm sure they will. Well, at least it's a good bet anyway. So yeah, so that's me. That's Classics Grimlock. If you like this review, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're new. Tells when I've got new videos out, which will be every Thursday and Saturday. Check out my other Transformers reviews. They'll be in here somewhere. And if you're positioned to help out the channel, please check out my Patreon. I've got some cool rewards over there. And a big shout out to all my subscribers. All 1,200 of you. Yes, I've hit that threshold. I'm really stoked. So yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit subscribe, and please like all the videos. It helps the algorithm gods at YouTube that people like this video. So yeah, so I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite. Fusing metal and vision, let's take flight. Transform!